He knows not what he does.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's continue on.
Average difficulty.
Right.
Average.
What have I missed?
Okay.
They're rigging the skimmer full of explosives.
Oh, okay.
Are you upgrading me?
No.
Oh, do the Sith that we killed or that we captured, do they have any like grenades or something on them that I can sort of improve the explosive skimmer?
Yeah,
with?
they'll have a few grenades.
Can we also blow up their, set their rifles to explode?
I don't think rifles tend to be able to do that. It's a bad design feature.
They tend not to. Yeah.
We could just put them on the skimmer,
Hey!
and the explosion from the skimmer exploding will probably
Ooh.
blow them up.
Yeah, Tibanna gas is used for blasters for a reason. If you crack that case, it's gonna explode.
Ooh. I know best thing. If we go and we, put this, and we ram this into their vehicle depot and have it explode, then we get a larger explosion from those explosions.
Well, what I want to do is what I think we should do is hit their landing pad so that they can't either escape or bring in reinforcements.
Yeah, so we can crack the we can crack the landing pad, like make it maybe cave in a little bit, so you can't land. They might have to drop troopers, which might have its own problems. That's a triumph, though. So it's
Yep.
So
I
What
think
would you
it's
say?
pretty established in canon, though, isn't it, that Imperial shuttles have no trouble landing on like rougher surfaces.
That's true, but I mean, it's a normal transport.
yeah, I mean that also assumes that there's enough shuttles in
plans
close
we-
quarters to drop in troopers. We're
That
mostly doing
also-
this.
That also implies that we're sticking around long enough for them to send troopers out here. We're
Yeah.
basically going to hit this place hard, hit it fast, torch it, save whoever's not burning, and then go.
I like the order you
Trying to
put that
kill
in.
us.
Yeah.
What'd
So
you say,
why
Rob?
don't
What'd
we? Sorry, go on.
I couldn't hear forever. What?
I like the order that you've put that in.
All right, go ahead, Chulis.
So why don't we hit the main building then, since that's probably going to have the most people in it, and it'll go boom, and
And
then we
probably the cells and the indoctrination.
Can we try to?
Yeah, I don't actually want to. As
Can we
odd as this might
focus on
sound, I don't
capture?
actually want to kill innocent people with this.
Well, then we can just hit their vehicle depot.
Yeah, again, either the landing pad or the vehicle depot to stop them from escaping,
Okay,
or putting
also-
starfighters in the air and raking us.
Yeah.
Also, the vehicle depot explodes larger because there's fuel there.
Well,
Okay.
depends on what exactly how explosive all this stuff is. But we also have a captive. We can try to use coercion on him to get some information as to what these buildings are.
You think you're bad. You do not know the definition of bad yet.
Who has the highest willpower?
3.
Not calculon. I'm way too easily swayed.
I've got 3.
3 sounds like the highest. Does anybody have more than one rank in coercion?
I think apparently I do not have coercion. No.
Okay. Ablative, do you have any coercion?
I have 1.
Okay. So one of you two can work, and I can. So the Gand can do it. Then Stian, you want to give him assistance?
Sure.
Well, I
What
could
kind of
always
difficulty?
I could always just break his brain with charisma. Hey,
How
you wanted
about
to-
we keep him in a usable state for now? Okay?
Not to
Alright.
mention the fact that. Not to mention the fact that I doubt he's going to be very willing to listen to charm or other stuff like that.
I just like to imagine that the Gand is going up to him and talking very seriously, and Stian's just assisting by bringing out the Polaroid that he just took of the selfie and just being like, "Do
Wait,
it for us.
visitor
Do it for-
selfie.
Do it. I did that. Yeah. Do it for us. Do it for all the good times we had together. Remember, 3 minutes ago when we took this selfie together?
I'm going to wander over to the Sith and I'm going to whisper in your ear. We're not going to torture you. You're going to tell us what we want, or he's going to show you his holiday slideshow. It is 2 hours long and there are annotations.
I think there's a boost for that.
This is resisted
know,
versus
An
his
extra boost
discipline.
on top of the assist.
Yep.
So what's his discipline? Because that would be the opposition. So
His discipline is 0, and that's based off willpower, so 2.
okay, so yeah,
Yep,
he's rolling
I've
against
made
2.
this roll before.
So
This is how I got him to stand down last time.
Yeah.
Look.
just add a boost die. Well, just add 2 boost die for assistance and convincing.
And because we've got him, I'm going to use another token.
The last 50 people that CN showed this to, all of them were mildly interested, and none of them suffered permanent brain injury, I'll have you know. And all of them were robots.
Yeah,
who have
I think he's gonna
been
talk.
to for over 1,000 years. But don't think about that. Don't think about that.
I
Yeah.
was just reviewing the South Sith Code, and it says that since you defeated me, you guys are truly superior beings, and ergo I should acquiesce to your position.
The game doesn't even say anything. He just looks between the captive and CN.
With a triumph, the character may completely break the subject's will. The target's allegiance shifts to that of a subjugated ally of the acting character rather than an opponent.
Well,
He just joined the
This
rebellion.
newfound follower may be exploited to gain additional information or assets, or may even serve as a spy within the ranks of the former foe.
Congratulations, you just converted a Sith.
Good job.
We have such great things to show you, Padawan, young one.
However, if the betrayal is discovered, this forced loyalty may not prove permanent.
Can I just say that is one hell of a slideshow?
I'll show you the time I took a selfie with the Inquisitor, and then the time that I took a selfie with another Inquisitor. Oh my gosh, you guys, do you know them? Because there was the first one, and then the second one, and I don't.
Calabev stops you because he's bleeding through the
No.
ears, man. He's
No.
bleeding out of the ears.
I love the fact that CN for some reason, like, the Sith is taking CN selfies as an advanced form of mockery. It's like, I did not even just survive, escape, I took a selfie with you and left. And so they're all, and not only does CN, like, keep these selfies for himself, he sends a copy to that Sith, or those Inquisitors, like, hey, look what we did together! And they're just all, like, sitting around a bar drinking, comparing, like,
just
yeah,
hear,
you
like-
got me too.
You just hear like a notification noise from the Sith's like personal computer. You have a Facebook friend request from CM.
I was going to say, because he puts them all up on his Facebook page.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And if you accept, you have been tagged in 20 photos.
I remember why I love this group now.
Making Sith one selfie at a time.
Yes, unfortunately, it's now canon. Right. So, what do you want to know of him?
Can we
Well,
get
first I have to make good on my promise.
What, not to have him, like, mind built his photos?
Okay,
Should I-
CN, what's your soak?
I think it's like 2 or 3.
Are you hitting him?
3, yeah.
I did promise this guy I would injure the Celestin if he converted to us.
I don't remember that. I thought you specifically said you
never heard
didn't say
you
it.
that.
No, he did.
No, he added that after the fact.
Oh,
After the slideshow started.
yeah. Okay.
The lights are dimming and you just hear an ow! And the lights come back on and Calibev's looking very unimpressed.
Sucker punch.
Okay.
Um,
Soak, I take 4.
you take 4, but that would be strain.
Okay.
Since unless he's actually using a lethal weapon, this does stun damage only.
Yeah,
Is
this
he
is,
using a lethal weapon?
It
He's
stresses,
using his fists.
you're slightly stressed out.
yeah, so I'm down from 13 to 9.
So you got a slight
bit
shiner.
of whiplash.
Yeah. Or, hold on. Yeah.
Alright.
My God, guys.
Alright, so
So
We're gonna-
yeah, tell us all that delicious information about this place.
So, he quickly kind of gets on the computer and pulls up the internals.
I was not expecting this.
No, I wasn't either. That's a triumph at the right time.
You know, I guess I had to say this, that we've gone back to our Dungeons and Dragon games, where we try to recruit every person we defeat.
So we're basically in an anime. Defeat means friendship.
It's
Kinda.
basically how we ran
Except
Base
the
Dungeons
last
Dragons.
few guys, we haven't really defeated in such a way as to leave them capable of assisting us.
So we're basically not a
I
hub.
still miss you, Elven Archer number 6.
I thought it was Elven Archer 3.
Oh gosh. So wait, does this mean
I
that we're
don't know him
eventually-
well enough to remember his actual name. It's more like concept that I miss.
Oh, all right. Based off of how this looks, it looks like the long building might be more of a
Dormitories.
Yep.
dormitory. Yeah.
That's the dormitories. They've got a kind of like sparring centre, which is the other building on its own, the large one. And then the more kind of like admin and like training rooms are in the main temple.
All right. So yeah, going up to the main temple isn't a bad idea because I'm sorry, guys, but I will not accede to your bloodlust for destroying the dormitories.
We're not going
I
to get rid of
also
the
never
dormitories.
wanted that.
We're merely going to ram this into administration.
No, I was
No,
going
we
to say,
can
like,
ram it into
they're not going to keep prisoners in the dormitories. They're going to keep prisoners in the main temple. The dormitories are going to be for people who are, like, on side.
Some of those could be cells.
Well, I mean, the dormitories are going to be for the people who are here.
Young
so-
one, what is your name?
Yeah, basically. I mean,
I don't know. I still think we should ram the skimmer into the launch into the flight pad to stop them from escaping
Yeah,
or launching.
Just ram it
fighters.
straight into the shuttle, so that's out.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, that's sort of the plan.
Yeah.
And then we can assault everything else on ourselves and decide to burn buildings down later.
Yep.
So before we do that, it might be good to, like, set up a position overwatching the dormitory entrance-exit. So as they rush to respond to the threat, we get them in a choke point and we just...
Do we have a laser machine gun?
No, we
use
do. We
shields?
don't have multi-las, unfortunately.
That is a
So-
terrible.
I have a question. This is more of a philosophical one. How is it any different to kill them as they come streaming out of the building than to just cause the building to explode? They're all dead either way.
I'm down for crashing the dormitory. I think it's because they can't guarantee that there's no prisoners in the dormitory. If they're running
Great.
out of it,
I
They're
request
free.
that one of... Sorry,
I
go
would say that we don't touch the dormitory because like the entire
But why
point
don't we just ask our new friend? A, how many people are in this facility? B, do they keep prisoners in the dormitories?
and see how many are only prospective Sith rather than actually fully graduated and indoctrinated.
how many people are here against
Exactly.
their will, basically?
Yeah.
He's not going to be 100% sure. He's a washout basically. He was brought here to kind of like train to be an inquisitor, but he's not strong enough in some way. But he's not weak enough to die, so they kind of turned him into a
Oh, so he's a chapter serf.
yeah, he's a serf. He knows that
Like,
at the moment.
I only suspect it's his willpower that may not be strong enough.
Yeah. If he had just a willpower of 2, I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Also, I guess I'll say this: if our final video is not question survivors ? I would be very disappointed.
Oh, how many people are in this facility right now?
Oh, he does. That's what he said. He doesn't know because he's a washout.
He
So
he can estimate, but he's not normally let into the main building. Normally,
that's fine,
there's only like the High Inquisitor and maybe 1 or 2 other Inquisitors, depending on what job's going. But there's never
Oh.
enough Inquisitors for the galaxy, so
Oh, a high inquisitor.
so this is a small training facility. Well, this is a relatively small training facility.
yeah.
So we basically need to blow the skimmer up on the High Inquisitor.
No, we can probably kill him on our own.
Remember, we have a bunch of people who are. I mean, lightsabers honestly should not be all that common the fact that we encountered 2 Inquisitors that had lightsabers was a bit odd. But
In the background, Graves
It
rubbing his
shows that
hands together and
someone
lusting for our
really
heads.
wanted us dead.
yeah. So okay, it sounds. Oh God! It sounds like we shouldn't actually have too much trouble. Like I mean, we have the Inquisitors; they're trouble. But the dormitories are.
The dormitories are for the trainees. Most of brought in and begin indoctrination. So they will fight, but they're being trained to follow. They're kind of mid-brainwashing. They're trained to follow the strongest. So if you can take out the leader,
Calabeb, flex.
yeah, if you can take the leader out, you've got a good chance.
So
They're trying to
basically,
avoid fighting if at all possible.
Hey Gray.
Yeah.
Now, of course, the skimmer might have like a light repeater or a heavy repeating blaster like on the bow of it. I mean, that would
Spin
be
that light side point.
stupid if it didn't, right?
Well, yeah, of course it's armed. It's a Sith.
There we go.
It sort of does beg the question about why they didn't shoot us with it first before they attacked us.
They're
Because
also
they-
Sith.
they're
They're
Sith.
very. They share the same. They're not quite as.
Ideology.
Yeah, the ideology is still beat people in the face with your weapons rather than shoot them from a distance.
because
You
they're
must-
dumb.
Just think Randians, alright? Just think Randians. If you're strong enough to do it, you should be able to do it. If you're not strong enough to do it, then why are you doing it in the first place? You should die. They can't
Can we
prevent you.
just pull the? Sorry.
Go ahead.
Can we just pull the gun off the thing without a mechanics check or something?
Yeah, that would actually be the next bit, which is like, okay, it's mounted there. Can we unmount it and then drag it along with us?
It probably doesn't have a trigger mechanism on the gun itself.
Also, where would you keep its ammo?
I was actually saying that it was like a Pindle mount.
You could
Yeah.
probably disconnect it with a bit of time.
I mean,
But
what's the worst that could happen?
He will also say that he has reported in that they've seen you. So if he doesn't
We
get,
need to move.
yeah, you need to move at some point because they will be sending more out.
Wait, well, if they send more out, that just means that we'll get another skiff with another blaster.
He says the more if one goes missing, they're more likely to send trainees, and
Yeah.
maybe even the Lord Inquisitor if he's a bit bored.
So
Can
that
he
means
radio
we need
back saying that he's dealt with the threat, but there's wounded?
Yes, he could do that.
So if he radios back and says, like, intruders down, but we have wounded, send, like,
Send Kazovac.
yeah, basically.
well,
Send another thing with a gun on
Well-
it.
this is Sith, so they probably say just give them the normal parting policy: 2 bullets in the back of the head.
Well, how about this? Returning to base with wounded, so we can land in the shuttle bay.
Or better yet, returning to base with prisoners, and
Then there might be guards outside.
true.
I really feel like we're overthinking this.
We probably
Yeah.
are.
That's kind of the point.
I wanted I wanted a very simple plan, and we're just complicating it.
Yeah.
So
Because we don't want to kill everyone. Just most
Yeah.
of them.
I'm not
just
feeling
most of them.
I'm not feeling like being a bastard, so I want to actually try and get the trainees out because they're not
Well,
too far gone, except for the
he's
ones
already
who.
He already
Get
said
this
basically how we
served
do that.
too.
We kill if we gram raid the place, kill the Sith Inquisitor, and flex hard enough, we'll be able to turn them over to our side, and then work
At
on
least until we can get them
indoctrination.
detoxed from their whole entire,
Yeah.
only the strong survive and all
detox.
that shit.
Yeah, and
Look-
they're also being pumped full of dark sideness to awaken their lateness.
Dark side,
Guys.
try it today. It's a new street drug.
Fuck. Well, I mean, we have proof that we have a strongest. I mean, right? Because Cien's basically a Sith warlord. So if he kills the High Inquisitor, then
You can actually be
he
a
will
Sith
not.
warlord.
we could try it.
Well, regardless, we need to actually get to the base. We need to crash it, and we need to kill the guys. So, regardless,
Yeah.
it's a matter of how loud we're being
And also, it's basically we need to be as loud as fast as possible so that we don't really have to worry about reinforcements. If
Okay,
everyone's
yeah.
dead, no one can send a distress signal.
God.
And
Okay,
since we have codes for the skimmer, they shouldn't be able to pick it up on their on it. They shouldn't raise any alarms.
Yeah, the
in fact.
IFF.
No. Guys.
What?
Yes.
It's the Sith High Inquisitor.
Yeah.
You could
Yeah.
tell them that they captured Force sensitives. He's
And
got
it wouldn't
to.
be terribly off.
I say he's got to check them out, or one of his lieutenants.
And then crash the skiff into whoever goes out.
And then have it explode.
Well, either
Well, yeah, that's
either that, or we jump them, or we do both. We jump out of it and then crash it into the guy.
We jump out, and then it explodes.
Yeah,
Make sure that you get it in the right order.
We don't look back. We just keep walking towards them.
You say walk, I say jump.
Cien just pulls a Polaroid selfie, and it just walks.
Selfie with the explosion.
Selfie with the explosion.
Oh, guys, don't look at explosions.
Yeah. Oh.
All right,
This is the
let's
best
let's
character.
go and do this and have this done.
Yes. Okay.
So
Yes,
let's get our order of operations going. So we're going to rig skimmer to explode,
we already
Then ride.
Already
Then
done.
ride the skimmer.
ride in the skimmer.
So wrong.
Have our new best friend order selfie buddy radio in that he has captured 4 sensitives to try and lure out the Inquisitor.
Or one of his
Or one of his associates.
Someone who's high up.
We jump that guy, we explode the skimmer on their heads, and then we start to clean houses for anyone who and if we flex hard enough, people should start kneeling to us, right?
I'm not sure about the last part, but everything else seems right.
Yes. Okay. Just gonna go over to our, new guy and just give him a hug and say, "I'll miss you most of all." This is
So we don't
This
This
is
kill
news.
him.
this
This
is
is-
as bad as when Tom was.
So I've heard with them talk about the whole thing where Sith have very different means of being angry and so forth like that and tapping in the dark side. Is yours just like getting really really sad? Is your the dark side of melancholy?
Maybe. I mean,
Emo
Cien got
Sith.
Is
Cien got
embracing all of your deepest, darkest emotions getting you down?
I mean, I'm just saying, the last time something bad like this happened, Cien got pissed drunk. He had a whole Bloody Mary.
Calibev is bored now. He's just sitting in the skimmer, going like, "What's up, guys?"
Let's go. Let's just do our thing, man.
Okay, Forever, you were technically on the other ship. What do you want to do about this? Do you want to magically teleport yourself into this?
You were planning to leave, but then we got attacked, and then we never really got around to that.
No, he was gone before we started recon.
Oh yeah, because you had to leave early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering how to not exclude Forever for the rest of this session.
If you want me to make an A-wing attack run,
Yeah, you can make an
While
aiming
you're
attack.
when you're about to jump out, you're like, where you say, "Hey, we got a different plan." You're like, "Fuck." Grumble, grumble. All right.
now I could probably land and come in and help.
All right.
Okay, so you want to make the call then?
Wait,
So-
who's piloting the skimmer? Who's
Who's
piloting,
piloting
the
the
skimmer?
skimmer?
Oh, that's probably a good choice.
Yeah, I think that's something we should clear up before we.
Does anyone have Pilot Planet apart from me? And I have 2.
I
I'm rolling
managed
4
to
dice.
not crash earlier, but I don't actually have the skill.
I have access to it, but I have no ranks in it.
I'm rolling
probably is
5
best.
dice. Sorry, 5 dice for Pilot Planet.
Oh, that's
Just want to point out that the plan for the skimmer is for it to ram the
Explode.
shuttle and explode.
Then it's a good
Well, that's
job
the
I've got
ultimate
high
plan.
agility.
You could probably just lock the controls and bail out, yeah.
Yep.
You know what? I'm just going to say one thing. I tell Caleb if he's doing the right thing. Feel good about yourself, man. Cure your strain.
Do you not roll?
He already
difficulty for that?
has no strain.
Oh, wait, I forgot to roll the thing. I'm sorry about that.
Not only that, but he's kind of like just
Feel good, man.
I'll take the strain because I'm
Yeah, no.
half.
he's already actually cured of all strain.
Okay,
How much is that?
that's 4 strain. That's 4 strain cured.
CN will, because CN missed a session, he'll be clear of strain. To be honest, strain you can probably clear out, pretty easily. It's your wounds that's a bit more of a worry.
I got
Yeah.
strained this session.
Okay, so shall I make the call?
Make the call.
Yep.
Actually,
Oh boy.
there we go. I just gave that back. See, it works.
Eject? Really?
Check.
So this guy this guy was on the Sith football team.
I believe you mean the water soccer team.
The water polo team. What?
It's a blitz ball.
Yeah,
I know.
Oh, okay. You
We
see,
were trying to make it a bit less obvious.
a long, long time ago, in the magical year of 2006,
Oh god.
there was a game. I'm waiting for somebody to stop me, and it's not happening. It's
Yep.
a little disconcerting.
Anyway, the
We're
call's
waiting
gone
for
through.
you.
We're all actually muted. We can't actually hear a word you're saying.
We're just assuming you're talking all
Everyone
the time.
who's saying, who's talking?
We're just assuming you're just talking all the time, so if you could shut up now, it'd be great. Yep, thanks. He'll figure it out at some point.
I'm so sad.
If you could hear us actually say this, he'd be very sad. Anyway, so the guard will call in, and they've managed to subdue a force sensitive, but they're gonna need some help bringing him in.
All technically true.
Yep. And a kind of the shuttle will take off and start flying towards you.
The flying bomb will take off.
So now sounds like
the
an
shuttle
excellent-
that was at the base
Oh,
is
Yeah.
flying
are they coming
toward
here?
us.
It's coming towards you. Yes.
This
Does
sounds
anyone
like
have a
really
rocket
good
launcher?
No.
time- May I?
Does-
This sounds like a really good time for the A-wing, which is a combat interceptor, to just swoop in and shoot it full of missiles. Considering that it's just a slow, sluggish shuttle thing.
Where am I?
Wherever
Yeah.
you want to be.
I mean, I'm just saying, if we have an A-wing in the area ready, this sounds like the time to use it.
The thing is, we may
Right.
not have an A in the area.
Yep.
We do have an A-wing in the area. It's where I was.
Yep.
We also have a Sith destroyer, but that's another issue.
I mean, obviously, we're going to have to go and search the crash site because there's no way that alone is going to kill him, but,
There's no way he could
Wow.
have possibly survived that ominous
Yeah.
music chime.
Yes.
Well, you did pack it full of napalm explosives, right? So it's just covered in
No,
fire.
it's talking about hitting you.
No, this is
No,
the
the
shuttle,
shuttle.
not the skimmer.
All right. Do you want to make your attack run?
Go for it. I'm trying to think. Its silhouette should be the same as mine.
Yep.
And it'll be close range because it's like in atmosphere.
Yep.
So that's what? Average check or easy check?
An average check, I'd say. Which, of course, I'm going to upgrade to try and keep my guy alive.
Not going to work.
Upgrade yourself, Rana, if you would.
Literally already done.
Alright.
Right. Don't fuck this up.
Nope.
Well, you didn't fuck it up.
Fuck this up.
Wow.
Yeah, the A-wing just kind of explodes.
Wait,
The A-wing.
No, the shuttle.
I think he was having a song.
Character.
Wait, what were you firing again, by the way?
To shuttle fire.
Go ahead.
Well, no, like what were you firing at the shuttle?
Laser cannons?
Well, I mean, you have the laser cannons, and you also have concussion
missiles.
missiles.
Yeah.